Okay, so this is day two of this daily vlog. It's Tuesday, so forgive me of my throat. My voice is terrible. By the time I went to bed last night, my throat was starting to hurt and getting pretty raw and sore. And then all night last night, it was hurting every time I would swallow. And then this morning when I got up, I could barely talk. So I guess part of me is trying to get sick, which is a bummer. And also forgive me, I'm playing with the audio and trying to get the right setting. So I'm just going to keep tweaking with it until I get it to where I like it. I'm not going to just keep doing samples over and over and over until I might as well just do this. So all that's out of the way. Yes, I'm getting sick, trying to get over it, taking medication. Hopefully it doesn't last too long. Hopefully I'm better by Christmas. So yeah, it's really deep. Anyways, let's see. I don't know really what to talk about today. It's probably gonna be very short. Um, I guess I can talk about today. Really, today just got up, went to work. I have to get up really early in the morning, about a little after 4, because I have to be at work at 6, and it's a 40-minute drive. But I like to get up early enough to take care of a lot of the stuff that I do. That's I get up and I pray, and then I brush the teeth and all that fun stuff, and then you get dressed, and you go to the bathroom, make sure you're all good to go for the day, and then I also read before I leave, and then stuff like that. So it takes some time. I mean, you could probably do all that in 20 minutes, but I'm not trying to rush or whatever, especially when it comes to reading and everything. So and then so I leave. I get there 10 minutes early before 6 to start the day, and so but yeah, that's how the morning routines go, and then yeah, just I go to work, and so right now it's kind of it's our job, the company's it's really slow right now, and so the days are kind of boring and kind of long, I guess, for what I'm having to do. So it's not really exciting. And I'm having to do multiple jobs because of the situation the company's in. It's not in a good place. So they've cut back time and hours, and it's been kind of tough here lately. Um, a right there before Thanksgiving, they laid us off for 2 weeks, the whole company for 2 weeks, and then came back right there the week of Thanksgiving, and we've been back since. It's just been different, and then there's only one crew now instead of two crews because there's the sawmill side and then there's the planer side, and there was two crews. Well, now we've consolidated down to one crew, and then now we're trying to. So say they can run the planer, but now the boss is also trying to run the sawmill with what extra people he has because he doesn't want to send them home. So now I'm having to do multiple roles because of that. So it's just kind of challenging at times and just boring because the job I'm doing is just kind of boring a little bit. Part of it is the other part of it's fine because it's my normal job, just running the lift. But other than that, I'm just fine. And now I get to come home and just had a good meal and talk to the wife and play with the dog. And here I am sitting in front of the camera again. I really don't know what else to talk about or what to elaborate on. Um, I don't know. I try to keep thinking of things like throughout the day, like what could I talk about, today. That's that's all I got really today because of my throat, and I'm trying to take care of it. And then being out in the cold weather, that's what ruined it because I went to work yesterday morning and it was 28 or 26 degrees. So I think the cold weather got to it. So by the time I got home yesterday, it was already starting to give me signs. And so today I've been just sucking on cough drops all day long to keep that throat lubricated because if I don't, if I wait too long, then it gets really bad because a couple of years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, whenever it was, I waited too long. I waited a day or two to do anything with my throat, and then it got so bad that my throat was started bleeding on the inside, and I was spitting up blood. That's how bad it got. Normally, when I get sick now, especially these days, it goes to my throat first, and then sometimes it either goes up or it goes below, and I never know. But if I can contain it here and then just let this be for a few days, I'll be fine. But if it goes up or down, then I'm more likely going to get sick or get worse. Right now, I'm okay. It's just my throat's a little raw, and I'm trying to keep it from because I think it was like swelling or whatever it was doing in there, and it was hurting every time I swallowed. So I'm trying to take care of that. I guess, well, I do have a trip. Well, okay. So we had somebody in the family pass away. This was it this week? No, over the when was it? Sunday? What was it? Church? It was my aunt's husband, and so he's pretty old. He was in his 80s, had dementia and everything, and it finally took him, and so they're having not really a funeral. It's more of they cremated him, and they're gonna. She lives up in Missouri, and on their property, it's got some mountains back behind there, and they're gonna go spread his ashes up there in the mountains. And so I don't know if I want to go to that, but now since my throat is the way it is, I'm probably not gonna go so I could try to get better. And on that note too, I also do outreach for my church that I go to, which is door knocking. We just go out. The pastor gives us a street for us to go down, and we just go down that street and just we knock doors and try to talk to people about the Lord, tell them about the gospel. But it's supposed to be like in the 60s, and I don't know if I'm going to risk it or not. We normally go in the afternoons, so I know I have to go to work and be out in the elements. But when I get back home and maybe this weekend, maybe I can get better and be hopefully better for Christmas. And I hope I don't get I hope I don't get sorry, excuse me, I'm burping. Um, hope I don't get any worse. So yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. I mean, let's see. Only thing really going on right now is work, and there's drama going in work. But where is there not drama going on? Yeah, there's some drama going on at work right now. There's also part of it kind of bouncing around, I guess, here, but I'm just trying to talk a little bit. I might elaborate a little bit more uh, another time on this, but yeah, there's some drama going on. The company is not doing well, but then there's some other stuff going on right now that's we don't know what's really going on. So there's a lot of rumors, a lot of hearsay, and some people are talking some stuff that I don't understand why, but anyways, I might elaborate on that more when I know more information because right now I'm not really sure. Um, the bad part of it is I could be out of a job one of two ways. Either by the company could shut down, or I could get fired because of this drama that's going on, but this is another half, or I might end up quitting because of the drama of this other half. There's so many variables, but the most important thing is just following and waiting and trusting on the Lord and see what God has to say about before I do anything. Wait it out and watch and see what He does, because a lot of times he if you wait, normally it works out the way it's supposed to. If you do anything, you mess it up, you could cause more problems. So always wait on the Lord. He says that in Scripture. I guess that's it for now. I don't want to make this too long, so I will, I guess, check back in on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I don't know if I want to go to church tomorrow. It's really going to depend on the throat. Hopefully it gets better so we can, but it's just going to depend on how the body heals. So, alrighty, I guess I will continue this tomorrow. Till next time.